Oh, shit. Shit. Good morning. How you doing? I hope everybody's having a good morning so far. What up, Kevin? Dude, I wanted to get on here. So I've been like clean and sober for a little bit and shit. And I'd have to say that the hardest shit now is fucking depression. Like I think I like severely deal with it cuz like I like for instance like so with my nephews I went to Universal Studios yesterday, which was awesome. Amazing, right? Islands of Adventure. Went in, rode a couple rides and shit. We ate some food and then went home and shit. But when I went to lay down in my bed last night, dude, I got this overwhelming like feeling of dread. Do y'all like, can y'all relate to that? Like an overwhelming, anxious, like I was laying down to go to sleep and I had to get up and turn on the TV, watch TV. Sorry, shit. Yeah, I just woke up not too long ago. But I got hit with this fucking like, dude, it almost made me sick to my stomach. I almost felt nauseous. And I kind of still feel it this morning, to be honest. Like I feel miserable. Like I don't know, man. Like, and it's like, I don't know. 4.5 years sober, and I still have. Okay, how often do you have them? Like honestly, bro, because bro, I can't handle this. The depression is like the worst fucking thing to deal with for me, and I don't know if it's like I know some people can have higher levels, lower levels. Man, I fucking it's hurting. You probably have them open filters. I don't understand what that means, Roger. I don't get that. The world is hurting you. Probably have them open filters. I don't know what that means. Bro, I'm just fucking feel depressed, bro. Like, and I have every reason to be happy. Truthfully, like I'm being fucking a brat. I feel like, or like, just like a little bitch or something, bro. I don't know. That's how I feel. But then I try and tell myself, cut myself some slack, right? Like, chill out, bro. You're doing good, you know. You feel like depressed, but that's normal. But is it though? Like, fuck, man. Is it normal to feel like miserable? Like, and it'll give me anxiety. Like the depression will make me anxious. I feel like my heart's fucking pounding. Like something bad is okay. It's like that impending doom feeling. Like okay, like everything has been because I came from nothing and I had nothing. I was in the streets and shit, and I just fucking was running them. And it's like at first it's like yeah, I could go back to nothing, be all right. But then you kind of get something, and you're just like, God, don't let me go back to nothing, please. Don't let me go back to nothing. And everything's been going so fucking good that I'm like, I'm bracing for impact. Does that make any sense? Like everything's going so good that something bad's gonna happen. Is that I don't know. I don't want nothing bad to happen, man. I like where my life's at right now, and I don't want to lose that shit for real. I don't even know why I'm emotional right now. Honestly, fucking depression sucks, dude. And I gotta give myself some slack too. I try to tell myself, you feel like this because you don't even have a year under my belt, like of being clean and sober. And I feel like that first year is key to your body healing itself. It takes that whole fucking year for your brain to actually start doing what it used to do normal. I mean, fentanyl is a hell of a drug, man. I fried my dopamines and serotonins and shit. So that's got to be a part of it, right? From nothing, I have to remind myself that all the things I worked hard for and all I have now. Man, thanks, man. I needed to hear that, man. You're right, bro. Because regardless, I need to be. I'm still grateful, but when I feel this way, it makes me feel ungrateful, and I'm super hard on myself, man. I'm my worst enemy. I am my worst enemy, bro. And it's like the struggle's fucking real. Um, and then it's like I'm so good at pretending. Like I go upstairs, talk to my brother, and I act cheerful as fuck. He's asking me questions like, "What do you think about this? How does this look?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, bro, hell yeah." But I'll be like thinking like wanting to get off my feet and just stop the conversation because it's not fulfilling or something, or just like my patience, or I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. It is so exhausting. So exhausting. And it's like I want to like, be happy and shit. My brother works so hard, bro. But it's like I just Oh yeah, I prayed this morning, first thing, Roger. I got on my knees and prayed. I asked God to help me, bro. That's the God's honest truth. I got goosebumps and everything, bro, because I'm gonna be honest. This is something that when I was a little kid, I was a big Jesus freak, man. I was. And I remember being young, and bro, I remember like I felt like if I died at that time, bro, everything was good. Like God had me covered. I literally felt in God's grace, bro, and I felt it. You know what I mean? And some people like my brother used to be the same way, man. And he's not anymore. He doesn't believe. And he's a very smart guy. And so he tells me about he tells me stuff that fucks with my head. Like, and I tell him all the time, I don't want to hear none of that, bro. I don't want to hear it. Thank you, Roger. Thank you. But it's like my faith over the past 16 years has been struggling, bro. That's the God's honest truth, dude. I pray, but I don't know if it's like out of fear of just, of whatever it might be. But sometimes I struggle with my belief, man. And I think that's a big part of it too, bro. That's a real big part of it inside because, man, that comfort that I had that when I was in God's grace, bro, I don't feel that way anymore. Even though I'm praying, I'm doing the right thing and stuff, bro, but it's like I turned my back, bro. And I can't face it. Just truthfully. And that's just something I'm struggling with, man. I don't go to church. I haven't been to church in years. And 6 months ago, 7 months ago, before that, bro, I didn't pray. And if I did pray, it was God help me. But I honestly, dude, I can't tell you if I believe, man. Just some of the crazy shit I've heard and yeah, bro, like if I think about it and boil down to it, yeah, I need God too, bro. Because because I know, like, if I do that, bro, everything will fall into place. That's like my last step, bro, and I can't take it. To just surrender myself to the Lord, bro. But my gut feeling is just like, it says that it's fake, bro. And I don't know. And I don't think, like, the people who try to base their whole reality in just like logic or whatever it might be, I mean, truthfully, I would think you would have to have more faith believing everything happened by chance than just believing there's a God and he created everything, bro. Right? I mean, I look around, bro, and I can tell like a genius, majestic thing created the universe, bro. It's just too, we can't even concept the fact of, like, you can say it in words all you want, but an ever expanding universe, was it like just that was always here, or like, I mean, it's but it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I feel like, see, and this is what gets me, man, because I've had experiences in my life that were profound, profound. I remember my brother, bro, was walking with the Lord, dude, literally, and all this crazy shit was going on in his life. This is when he just met Ryan, his wife. A lot of crazy stuff was going on, and he walked like with so much faith, dude. And I remember walking behind him to go into our parents' house, dude. And my parents are yelling at him because they're stressing. They're like, "You don't understand the situation, blah blah blah." And my brother just sat there. He's like, "Mom, I'm not worried about it." He's like, "God's got my back." And my mom just was like, couldn't believe he said it, and just shut him right up, bro. And what my brother said was gonna happen happened. And I was sitting there just in awe, just couldn't believe what just had happened in front of me. And yet I still doubt. Maybe it's because it was my brother who really showed us how to walk with Christ, man, and surrender yourself to him. And now he's an atheist. And it's like, I try to be like, God will call my brother back one day. But my brother's just read, there's older religions in the sense of, right, Babylonian, which is like 2 to 5,000 years before the Bible, and Moses and Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph, and the Old Testament. And a lot of the stories they have are kind of similar. And I'm like, that don't mean shit to me, because Jesus is the only one that resurrected in 3 days. And there's significant stuff about, the religion with the Old and New Testament. But the devil, bro, like, it's funny, right? Because I didn't feel like this when I was running and gunning, bro. I did not feel like this. But now that I'm trying to do the right thing, and now that I'm doing the right thing, it's been a real struggle. And it kind of just makes me feel like, the devil doesn't follow the lost, dude. He doesn't bother them. And he wasn't bothering me, but I feel like I'm being bothered now. And he follows the chosen, man, from what the Bible says. So I feel like when I hear the devil's voice, bro, when I'll sit there and I get my thoughts in my head and stuff, I think it's like the devil. And it just tells me, like, I have something to die for, dude. So I don't want him to get me. Because he's been trying, dude. He's not going to get me with drugs right now. He knows he's not, but he's trying to hit me where my heart hurts and shit. Depression, my kids. It's like all the shit that I think of that's negative. There's a higher power, that's why you're still here. That's a good argument, man. You got this, brother. Thanks, Roger. Absolutely not. No, I know that. Moonsaka, I know. You're right, bro. Our history is fake, bro. What they teach us in school is bullshit. Other things also on top of like the type of shit my brother studies, man. And he tries to like explain it to me and stuff. And my brother my brother has another channel and it's called Myth Vision. And yeah, bro, he's just like, it's crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get into that. If it's fate, follow him. Absolutely nothing. You stand only to gain from following Christ. I feel you, Ian. You're right. We're not scaled to comprehend it. We're not supposed to. That's true. It's all good, man. Morning, Kevin. I hope I'm stronger than I think, man. I hope so. What made him change his beliefs, bro? Oh, God, dude. So he was like really like my brother's so smart that he knows so much about like the Bible and like the history with scholars and stuff because he used to be a believer, right? So that's what he would do is he would interview scholars and stuff like that. And he said that there were questions and stuff in the Bible that he had a hard time understanding or trying to like make sense of or something to that degree. And it was like the more he studied, then he started like looking at scholars that tried to disprove it, right? And I guess it got to him, man. It got to him. That's honestly a question you would have to ask him because that's a good fucking question. Dude, Maria, absolutely. I fucking did not exercise my emotions. I just numbed them. Wow, thank you for that. That's so true. Mm. I am not my brother. You're absolutely right, bro. I still try to tell him sometimes, like, bro, what if you're wrong, bro? You know, I hit him with it, man. I do. Because even when I doubt myself, I'm not telling him that. He has no idea, bro. He thinks that, like, that my relationship with my higher power is 100%. But I want him to think that. You know what I mean? It's my big bro, man. And I just, like, regardless of what you believe, dude, the Bible was written by some wise men that were hearing from God, man. And they're just such good books, bro. My favorite book in the Bible was Psalms, King David, dude. Cuz King David was a sinner, right? But God loved him, bro. And that comforts me because I'm a fucking wretched sinner. But I have to believe like, my higher power loves me, man. Then I doubt. So I struggle. I don't know. I don't know. It's fucking rough, man. And depression, dude, like, and I know it's my brain chemistry from doing dope, dude. I've gotten months under my belt, like, and I'll be so fucking miserable, man. I really will. Oh, dude, I love my big brother. Yeah, absolutely. I look up to him. Nah, I wouldn't say he's pushing. No, he knows. He doesn't push anything on me. He likes to tell me things that he studies or figures out, or he watches a lot of debates between like atheists and Christians and stuff, and Catholics and atheists and all that stuff. That's his thing, man. Yeah, nah, he doesn't, he kind of tiptoes around me with that because he knows how I feel. Like, I don't like that. Let a fucking person believe, dude, if that's what they want to do. You don't have to disprove them just because you don't believe, you know what I mean? That's not cool. He doesn't do that, though. We have had, like, debates and, like, so we got in an argument the other day, and over this. So we got in an argument, and he's like, "How do you know?" I said, "Cause faith, right? I gotta have faith. I just have faith." And so he does a video on a bunch of Christians that, like, prophesied that the rapture's coming, and these people empty their bank accounts. One woman gave her kids to CPS. The other, like, gave away everything in his savings, his home, his truck, thinking. And he wakes up the next day, and all these videos, bro, of these people, like, I feel like I can't, the worst day of my life. Like, why would you? I don't know. And he's like, see, just like, base your belief on faith isn't very. And I'm like, just because that dude's a dumbass and gave away all his shit, like, trying to, he ain't a prophet. Like, he's just a man. So that's not significant to me, bro. And he was just like, but you know, you say faith. I'm like, bro, it doesn't matter to me because I'm not sitting here telling you God's coming back next Thursday. You know what I mean? And for somebody to, sometimes you got to be careful, bro, because yeah, we're spiritual, but we're also physical. So, and I definitely believe in spirituality 100%. There's definitely something after we die, right? Whether, whatever you might believe, I think there's something else. I mean, and there has to be, bro. So I just moved into this house like 2 months ago, 2.5 maybe, or something like that. Well, when I first got here, there was stuff going on in the house around me that I don't know how to explain. There was stuff moving by itself. My doors were closing. Things were tapping on me in my sleep. I'm waking up. Nobody's in my room. The wildest stuff. And I've never had anything like that happen to me before. So to sit here and say, like, there's just nothing else, that it's, I don't believe that for a second. I agree with you. Who's like, I agree with you. Yeah, it's true. I'm hella weak right now. I'm vulnerable, man. I went to sleep last night really depressed and woke up still depressed. And now I'm just kind of talking and venting with you guys, which is something. I really appreciate you guys, man. I really do. Because every single one of y'all, like, try to encourage me and, like, you know, lean me in the right direction, and I sincerely really appreciate it. It's like, y'all are all like my good friends, man. Y'all are part of my family. What's been going on with you, who's? I'm gonna call you who's, bro, because I don't want to, like, I can't see very well when I look up close, and I don't know how to pronounce Jamelin. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Yeah, I know. That is why I keep coming on here, who's. Check it out. The sun's like right there. Oh man, I appreciate that. Thanks. But I'm still clean and sober. So that's good. Y'all got me feeling better, man. Y'all are awesome. Damn. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just talk to somebody, dude. They say 13 minutes. It only takes 13 minutes to change somebody's life. That's crazy. Talking to somebody. Yeah. It goes like, let me see. Let's see here. I'm gonna walk out here. Oh wait, I don't want to do that because I'm connected to their Wi-Fi, and it probably will fuck it up. Here, let me go up here. This will be tight. Check this out. So you can come over here. Oh, guess who's up, y'all? Look who's in there. That's Derek right there making himself breakfast. But check it. So it's kind of like, I mean, it's not bad, but like, what the fuck am I so depressed about, right? Shit is crazy, man. We're selfish as people and greedy, and our nature is sin. Oh man, Ian, you're the man, bro. Thanks. You got it, my guy. I appreciate you, Ian. You're the shit, bro. Man, you guys. Yeah, dude, that instant gratification, huh? That's what. So, dude, ugh. And especially like when you take it as far as I did with the using, because I started the main line and that instant gratification became like fucking instant gratification, right? And nothing else did it like that. So to come back from that is like an amazing thing. The one I'm in, it's just 2 stories, but it's got a deck on the second story in the backyard. The house, like if you were talking about over here and stuff, those are neighbors' houses and shit. Still here, and there's a reason I believe. Oh, dude, wow. No kidding, who's? Wow. You're right. It is. A milli? Nah, bro. Not even close. Nah. It's my brother's first home, man. He worked so hard, and he's done good, man. He has. It's a nice house. But he works from dusk till dawn, though, dude. Like, he's doing his thing on YouTube from dusk till dawn, bro. Editing, recording, interviewing, bro. Like, if you ask me, he works way too much, man. He works way too hard. He does. But that's, my brother's built different, bro. He's different. Like, God, bro, if I could be like, I feel half the guy he is, and some of the ways he handles shit, like how he goes about his work ethic, all of that stuff, man, is incredible. Yeah, it's his new high, 100%, bro. You're absolutely right. That's true. Yeah. That couldn't be any dude, you hit the fucking hammer on the nail, bro. He drops one extreme for another, and so his extreme is working, man. And so he's worked really hard, bro. He's interviewed famous scholars. You know Leah Remini from like Scientology? My brother, remember that like documentary they had with her and that one guy? He interviewed that other guy. Like he interviewed celebrities and famous people. I mean, just he's such a badass, bro. Like for real, he really is. You know what I'm saying? And it's his first home, bro. And this is like, cause he's been paying rent to people, like just that's a money hole. And the chances of buying your own home today is like very difficult. The market's fucked up. And he's worked hard, man. He's worked hard. Granted, there's some things with the house that he has to fix and stuff that we have to fix. But he's just incredible, dude. And I'm so like glad when I came down. He's like, "Hey, bro, live with me." And his wife too, which kind of blew me away. Like, cause I mean, you know, me and Ryan always got along and stuff, but I guess this is more me than her for sure. But I always kind of felt like an inconvenience. You know what I'm saying? I'm in her home and stuff, man. I don't want to like intrude or, you know what I'm saying? It's her boys here, her 3 sons and shit. And you know what she said, dude, when she was fucking with me, but when I moved in, she's like, "I guess I got 2 husbands now." I was like, "You're stupid." She's sweet though. She tried to make me feel comfortable because she knew I felt uncomfortable, right? But as long as I do the right thing and shit and I help out right now, and I've been helping, I try to pick up the kids, take the kids to school. I try and wake up at like 5 because Caleb's at school by like 5:40, right? That's my middle nephew. And I try and take him as much as possible so she don't have to, because Ryan does a lot around the house, dude. Like, she's cleaning, she's cooking for everybody, doing laundry, and she's fucking a go-getter too. And I'm very lucky to be in this house with them, man. Especially here in Florida. Like, so much to do. It's I love Florida. A single girl and the economy isn't easy. Wow. Yeah, it isn't. The shit. I mean, I feel that too. I feel that. It's just like when you rent something, man. It's just you're just giving the money away and you're not owning it, and I hate that. And it should not be this difficult to own a home. I mean, it should be. There's plenty of fucking room in the U.S. You drive from like the the West Coast to the East Coast. I've done it 5 times, and there's so much room out there to just build land and like property, and it's like, and we got people who are. I don't know, man. The world's crazy. World's crazy, bro. Damn, talking about this shit though is getting my head off my like how depressed I was, man. So you guys are fucking awesome. And it's weird, dude, because like, and I know it's just because of my dopamine and serotonin, oxytocins, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, bro, are not firing off like they should be. So the trick is to just get your mind off it, right? Dude, I wake up early as shit every morning. I'm the first one up in the house most of the time. My sleep schedule is on point, dude. I'm gonna sleep by like 9 o'clock, bro. I'm up at like 5:30, 5. So, and I was tired yesterday. We walked around. Dude, I know. My neighbor has a bike, and I asked him if I could ride it. He was like, it needs an inner tube. I was like, if I buy an inner tube, can I use it? He's like, yeah, of course. They're Puerto Rican next door. They're fucking cool as hell. And I was like, all right, bro, cool. But I have to buy a car. I need a car, and I'm able to do it. I can get it. But I want a decent car, and I gotta find one around me that's good. Yeah, hell yeah. Sometimes it switches up. Sometimes I'll stay up like later to like 11 or 12, and I'll sleep till about like 8:30ish. My nose is running. Man, you guys are awesome, man. Toyota, bro. I was thinking like a Honda, bro. Like just like a Honda. Maybe like a Civic or a hatchback. Something that's great on gas that's gonna last fucking forever. I got about 38, 3,800. I can buy a decent car with like between 40 to 60,000 miles and shit. That will last me a good little while. So that's the plan. Electric bike to get around with. Bro, I want a Chiron, like an electric dirt bike is what I want, but that's going to take time to get. But the thing is that Florida's so fucking big, even just the county I'm in, Kissimmee, whatever you want to call it, it's huge. An electric bike, bro, would be good, but it's not going to cut it around here. I would just buy like a Chiron just to fucking shred on some trails somewhere, but to ride a bike, I need a car around here, bro. It's huge. 96 Corolla. Dude, I was like looking at these Nissan Altimas that were like just pretty clean looking and shit. And I've had one of those before, dude, and it was a really good car. So I'm gonna have to check that out though. 96 Corolla. I heard Corollas were good. Yeah, I don't need nothing fancy, man. Just something that gets me from A to B that's clean, windows, AC, and heat, and I'm good. You know what I mean? The only thing I didn't sell during my drug journey. I know what you mean, man. Yeah, you gotta have the car, bro, because that's how you get the shit, right? Can't lose that, because walking fucking sucks. And we've all been there, right? Or asking fucking people for rides, and when they asked you, you've done it, but now you need it, and they're like, who? It's always the fucking same. Shit, I'm so glad, dude. I don't fucking deal with people like that anymore. Like, fuck those guys. They're so selfish. They'll steal your shit, try and help you look for it. Like, those pieces of shit. You know what I'm talking about? And the AC heater originally compressed works. That's dope. Hi, Tara. True. I moved to a city with hundreds of buses and cities with that doesn't even come on weekends. Fuck. Yeah, check for rust. Absolutely. I don't think there's going to be, like, around here, as long as it came from Florida, there shouldn't be too much rust. I don't think they put salt on the roads like they do in Washington and shit. They put sand and fucking salt on the roads over there. But you have to drive, like, when you're driving from the Tri-Cities where I lived, you got to go north towards Seattle. And you go through this highway that's called the Pass. And it's fucking crazy, bro. Like, on the way back from the airport, we picked somebody up in Seattle. I think it was my kid or something. I can't remember who it was, but I remember it started snowing on the way back while we were hitting the pass, dude. And that was the most gangster shit I've ever done, bro. On the road, on the highway. Like, luckily, we drove right through it before they fucking stopped everybody and said, you have to have chains on your fucking tires to drive through here. And I made it through it right when they fucking did that, dude. So I didn't have to put chains on. Made it through the pass, started going down the other side of the mountain, and then the snow was gone. But it was snowing up on that bitch. And the highway, it's elevated like 1,000 feet above sea level or some shit. I don't know. My brother's seeing me. You guys, I'm going to go in and talk to him for a little bit. I love you guys, man. I appreciate you guys bringing me out of this depression. So if you haven't watched this like stream, go back on it, dude. I still struggle with depression. I've been clean for a little bit. It's fucking difficult, but talking to you guys helps. If you're struggling with addiction right now, bro, just fucking set yourself up for success. Take advice, whatever it is. Do something nice for someone else today. And if you haven't told your family or your friends that you love them, tell them you love them. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. So, I love you guys. I'll get back on later. I'll try to. I know I said that yesterday and I didn't. But I went to Universal Studios. So, I love you guys, man. Man, thank you, Who's. I appreciate you. Tara, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. I love y'all too, man. Y'all have a good day.